Astonishing UFO Sightings. Hello guys. Have you ever witnessed UFO sightings? Or do you wish to witness one? Or are you skeptical about UFOs? Then this video will be a treat to watch. But before that, if you are watching this channel for the first time, then do subscribe to the channel for more such factual videos. Also, hit the bell icon so that you get a notification whenever we upload a new video. These 9 astonishing UFO sightings will make you believe the existence of UFOs. If you already believe, prepare to get spooked. 1. The Rendlesham Forest Incident. Sometimes referred to as Britain's Roswell, the UK's most well-known, unexplained phenomena, were reported on a Royal Air Force base, near England's east coast. 2 United States Air Force members reported seeing lights in the sky over Rendlesham Forest at around 3 a.m. on December 26 in 1980. According to an Air Force memo, the servicemen entered the forest to investigate and saw a metallic object giving off lights and moving around. The local police did not see any lights, other than the beacon of the nearby lighthouse, but later discovered markings near the site. The servicemen went to the forest site a few days later and saw 3 bright lights in the sky, 4 hours. Astronomers and researchers don't agree with the idea of bright stars and the site markings being made by animals. The lieutenant who wrote the memo and a few witnesses have the same recollection of what they said in December 1980. 2. Betty in Barney Hill. The Betty and Barney Hill case is one of the most famous alien abduction cases in the history of the world. The 2 people were driving on a road in New Hampshire at night when a bright light started following them. They couldn't remember anything. When they got home, their clothes were dirty and ripped, their watches had stopped working, and they couldn't remember what time it was. They recalled being probed and violated by aliens during an abduction, during their sessions with a psychiatrist. The case was investigated by a secret government agency, which is now known as the Declassified UFO Secret. 3. The 1952 Washington, D.C. UFO Incident. Like many prominent UFO reports, it started with an unusual and unexpected aircraft on military radars. On July 19, 1952, air traffic controllers at Ronald Reagan National Airport detected movement on their radars from aircraft that weren't scheduled to arrive in the area, and strangely, apparently moved with sudden speeds that couldn't be detected by the radar screens. The following weekend, eyewitness accounts from area citizens, airline crew members, and military personnel reported seeing flashes of light zooming in the sky and other unusual occurrences. To calm national anxiety and slow the reports of UFO sightings that were interfering with emergency calls, the Air Force held the largest press conference since World War II at the time to address the odd activity, which they attributed to stars, meteors, and meteorological phenomena such as temperature inversion, causing energy that could be detected by radars. 4. Zimbabwe children and the end of the world. According to Vanity Fair, several unexplained flying objects were seen near a school in Ruwa, Zimbabwe in 1994. The children were frightened when they were asked to explain what had happened. They said, beings had big heads, no noses, no mouths, and long black hair. The children were dressed in dark suits and were communicating with one another. One little girl said she thought it was about something that was going to happen. She further added, she thought maybe the world is going to end. Now that you have come halfway to this video, hit the like button if you have liked it so far, also subscribe to the channel, and press the bell icon, so you don't miss out on any videos. 5. The Belgian UFO Wave. The longest-lasting series of reported UFO sightings in Belgium began in November 1989 and ended the following April. Around 13,500 people claimed to witness seeing large triangular flying objects hovering low in the sky. In the spring of 1990, military fighter pilots investigated and pursued some of the unidentifiable objects, but the objects flew out of range before the pilots could observe anything further. It was written off as a harmless mystery and remains one of the largest alleged UFO sightings in history. 6. The O'Hare International Airport saucer. A dozen United Airlines employees spotted an odd metallic craft hovering over the gate on November 7, 2006, as United Flight 446 was about to depart from Chicago's O'Hare International Airport. The employees said that it hung in the air for several minutes before shooting up into the clouds. The strangest part of the thing? The plane didn't register on the airport's radar, despite all the witnesses. The FAA decided not to investigate because it was a weather phenomenon. 7. The flying saucers. The term was first used by the press after a pilot reported seeing something in 1947, the same year as the Roswell incident. Arnold noticed bright light reflecting off the side of his plane as he traveled to Washington State for a business trip. He said that he saw 9 aircraft flying in a V formation towards Mount Rainier at an average speed of 1,700 miles per hour. He described the movement as a saucer if you skip it over water, which was misinterpreted by newspapers to mean the objects were shaped like saucers. The largest incident in Roswell was reported over the course of the following weeks. 8. Robert Matthews and missing time. Airman Robert Matthews got off of a bus in Cape Cod, Massachusetts in 1966 to report for his first tour of duty, according to CBS Reality. Matthews was told by the bus driver to call and wait for a truck to pick him up and take him to base, and there were strange lights in the deserted area. Afraid, he used a payphone to call the base a second time, thinking it was 5 minutes later. He was told by the person who answered the phone that the driver of the truck couldn't find Matthews after he got off the bus. The 2 phone calls were not separated for an hour. There is a phenomenon called missing time, and it is associated with alien abduction cases. Find out if there are more urban legends that turned out to be true. 9. Fred Chrisman and Harold Dahl. On a Sunday morning in 1947, Harold Dahl and his son and his dog were fishing. According to History.com, one of the strange aircraft fell into the water 1,500 feet out of the sky after seeing 6 other strange aircraft overhead. His son was hurt by the debris, and his dog was killed by it. After he told his supervisor what had happened, Fred Chrisman came and verified it for himself. The movie Men in Black is said to have been inspired by the incident, in which a man in a black suit warned another man not to speak of it again. And that's it for the day. Which one of these amazed you the most? Tell us in the comments. Stay tuned with facts, folks, and fun for more such content. Also, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and press the bell icon so you don't miss out on any videos. Do share the video with your friends.